Hi, in this video we're going to be looking at 3D problems. We're going to revise the question from the May 2019 paper. You can pause the video to read the question. I'm going to go into 1.1 as all the relevant information is in the diagram. So the question is to find AC in terms of x and theta. So we're going to go to AC. And you'll notice that AC is in triangle ABC, which is a right angle triangle. So we can use SOHCAHTOA, or we could use the sine rule. So if we're using SOHCAHTOA, the angle of reference is theta. So we notice that this is our opposite and AC will be our hypotenuse. Now the ratio that has an opposite and hypotenuse is SO, which is sine. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So we're going to use sine theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is AC. Remember, we can write sine theta over 1, and we can cross multiply, which gives us x times 1 is x, and we'll have AC sine theta. So we have AC sine theta is equal to x. Question: to find AC, we're going to divide both sides by sine theta. And that gives me AC is equal to x over sine theta. The second part of the question wants us to find CE. So going to our diagram, we're looking at CE. So before we go on to this, we could have used the sine rule in the previous one and said that in terms of finding AC, AC over sine 90 is equal to x over sine theta. Going on to 1.12, the question is to find CE. So I'm going to use SOHCAHTOA again. In terms of 60 degrees, CE is a hypotenuse and CD is my adjacent. I'm going to use the adjacent because it's given. And I'm using the hypotenuse because that's the question. So the ratio that has A and H is cos. Theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Now the angle is given to be 60 degrees. So we can say cos 60 is equal to adjacent, which is x plus 2, over hypotenuse, which is CE. Now also remember that we can find cos 60 with a calculator if we need to. So by cross multiplying, cos 60 is half times CE is equal to x plus 2. To get rid of the half, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. And that gives me CE is equal to x plus 2 multiplied by 2. And we can use distributive law. 2 times x is 2x plus 4. Moving on to the next question. The question is to find the area of the roof, ACE. And we need to show that it is actually 2x brackets x plus 2 cos theta. So let's go and see what we found in the previous question. AC was x over sine theta and EC was 2x plus 4. Now the question is to find the area of ACE. We have the two adjacent sides to angle 2 theta, so we can use the sine rule. The area rule. The area rule states that the area of triangle ACE will be half A times E times sine of angle C. And in this case, if we're looking at it, it's going to be half times x over sine theta times 2x plus 4. I'm going to factorize 2x plus 4, common factor 2 into x plus 2 so that we can cancel this 2 with that 2. Times sine, and the angle given here is 2 theta. So we're using the area rule. Now we can cancel the 2's. You'll also notice that sine 2 theta is a double angle, so we can use the double angle formula. So if we put this together, we got x into x plus 2, and sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. And in your denominator, we have sine theta. So we can cancel off the sine thetas. And remember this 2, bring it to the front, it will give us 2x. So we got 2x brackets x plus 2. The signs cancelled off, we're left with cos. And if you look at the top, that's what they want us to show. Moving on to 1.3, it is given that theta is 55 degrees. So that means wherever we have theta, we can substitute 55. BC, if we look at BC, it is x, but now it's telling us that it is 12. So they are telling us that x is 12. So wherever we have x, we can substitute 12. The question is to find AE. Now, we're looking at triangle ACE. So firstly, we're going to go and substitute the values. EC is 2x plus 4. We can substitute x to be 12. And that will give us 28. We also know AC is x over sine theta, which is 12 over sine 55, given values. So the question is to find AC. Now we're going to use the cosine rule because we have a side, included angle, and a side. So using the cosine rule, the cos rule, in triangle AEC, so we can say c squared is equal to e squared plus a squared minus 2 AE cos of angle C. So I've written the formula down for you. Now e squared, we have e, which is AC, and we found that to be 12 over sine 55. We also know a squared, and a we found, which is 28. So we're going to use 28 squared, minus 2 AC, which is 12 over sine 55. And then we have 28 and cos of angle 2 theta, but remember theta is 55. So that will be as cos of 110 degrees. We have 2 times 55 giving us the 110. And all we have to do now is type that on the calculator. And if we type that on the calculator and we find the square root of that, we will end up with AE is equal to 35.77 after finding the square root of the answer. Thank you.